Gao, gao, gao. Hello, chat. Thank you for coming today. I think I said this earlier, but today's stream is 1 hour earlier than usual. Usually I stream at 5, but today I am streaming 1 hour earlier because I am going to go watch the I Was Reincarnated as a Slime movie. It is a one-day event, otherwise it would have gone tomorrow. But I'm going tonight. I've never seen it. I don't know anything about the time I was reincarnated as a slime series other than like some of the characters are cute. And I think the main character, the protagonist, he is like kind of borderline femboy. I think he looks real cute though. I don't know what his name is. Ryamu? I don't know what his name is, honestly. Movie day! Yeah! I have not been to a movie in forever. Ohayo! Hachinichi! Ohayo! Aha! Genki! Genki! こんなに早くなんて聞いてくれてありがとう! Urimuru! Okay, Urimuru. I knew I was kind of close. I was kind of close. He is genderless? Really? Really? But the body, I'm sure the human body has like genitalia, right? I'm sure. It's a harem series, right? I'm sure he's male. He's gotta be male. Most likely. I mean, it's a harem series, right? So it only makes sense. No? Really? Really? I'm surprised. But he goes by he, him? That's interesting. I need to watch this series. I've never seen it. He has empty pants? No! Then what is his harem supposed to do? What is his harem supposed to do then? Hello, Jax. Welcome. Hello. Thank you for coming at this different time slot. I appreciate it. Time really got away from me. I was making thumbnails for the streams I have upcoming. I still have a couple more to do, and I'm not quite done with all of them. It's still like the rough draft, but I made about, I don't know, I want to say like 10 thumbnails in about an hour, which is pretty good for me. So time got away from me. I was busy doing that, and then I realized, oh no, streaming time! So I stopped doing that. But you'll get to see the thumbnails really soon. I have a very, very busy month in May. In May, there is an Otome game event, and a lot of different independent indie Otome brands asked if I could play their games, and I said yes. I want to support, the small indie developers, so I said yes. So I have a whole bunch of different Otome games to play in March. Things that I've never played before, things that I've never heard of before, and then of course I'm gonna layer it throughout with the games we usually play. We're gonna be playing some Hoshizora no Memoria. We're gonna be playing Lilac. We're gonna be playing more Nurse Love Addiction. I really want to play some more Day Everything and Hoshizora. So we're gonna be playing the games that I normally play as well. So don't worry. I have a bunch of waiting rooms open, and as soon as I'm done with the thumbnails, which will probably be like sometime tomorrow, then I'm gonna upload all of them. But, just because the waiting room is there, I could still move the times around so it's not like solid in stone until I release the schedule. They cuddle his slime form, but he doesn't have genitals. So how does it work in the hentai doujinshi? I need to know. How does it work in the doujinshi? How does it work? I have to know. I mean, that sounds cool though. That sounds cute though. Rimuru, I've seen Rimuru. He's a real cute. I'm just gonna call him a femboy, okay? He's a really cute femboy. I've seen a picture of him. But I don't know really anything about the series other than it's a fantasy and it's got like isekai, I think. Obviously because I was reincarnated as a slime, kind of implies isekai, but I'm not at all familiar with it, so I'm gonna see this movie entirely blind. He was male on Earth, so he likes girls. Okay, good to know. Although, just because you're male doesn't mean you like girls, but I'll let it slide. Hello, Kumakko! Hello, Jitsu! I'm so sorry, I was in the middle of reading your comment, and somehow my brain translated it into saying, hello, Kumakko! Hello, Jitsu. Hello. I'm glad you made it. I hate whatever this auto-translate feature is that's on YouTube now. I hate it so much. Because I'm trying to read, like, the katakana and the hiragana. And then, for some reason, Google Translate is telling me that you're not talking in English. I don't know. It's dumb. I don't like it. But hello, Jitsu. I'm just talking a little bit about what I was up to. I was making some thumbnails, and I want to give you guys an update on where we're at with the game. So, unless I'm mistaken, I believe recording has begun with one voice actor. I think I discussed it last time, but they are recording some lines separately on their own. Just like a little sample that should cover like chapter 1 and maybe chapter 2. And then later on we will do proper recording with directions. Right now this is just no directions recording, just so I have like a sample to use. And then later on in the year, once I have the lump sum, we will do recording with direction, with live direction. We'll do that later in the year once I have enough money. One of the voice actors I have not heard back yet still. I'm getting really a little worried, honestly. Hopefully I will hear back soon, because I don't want to delay the trailer any more than I have to. I did speak with the trailer maker person, and I was told that they can start the trailer, they can start making the trailer, and that they can add the voice lines later on. But I don't want to publish it without the voice lines, so I'm really, fingers crossed, I'm really hoping that this one voice actor will get back to me soon, because I really need progress to be made on that front. We'll see. I'm not giving them a hard time. They're incredibly busy. I know they're very busy. I appreciate how busy they are, but at the same time, we really gotta, make more progress. At the very least, I'm gonna, make more progress on the trailer. I'm gonna do what I can to have it made, and then hopefully I can insert the lines once I get them. The sprite work is underway. I received sketches. I cannot show them to you, but the sketches look really good. I love the different poses. Every character has like a very unique pose. It's like a lot of energy and a lot of personality are in these sprite poses. Even though they're static poses, they're still very energetic and very vibrant. One character has this pose that's like, let's take ibuprofen together. It's that exact meme. It's the ibuprofen meme. It's meant to be very welcoming and friendly, but I just think of that dumb meme. Let's take medication together. I think of that silly meme. But I think the poses are really cool. The sprites are looking great, even though they're just sketches right now. I'm still waiting on to get out of that sketch stage for the sprites, because each sprite has 5 expressions and 3 outfits per character, except for one character that has an extra set of sprites, because there's a point in the story where they get injured, they get hurt, and so they need to have sprites that reflect those injuries later on in the story. But basically everyone has 3 outfits and 5 expressions per sprite, except for that one injured set I mentioned. That's not really a spoiler, I'm keeping it vague enough. And this will be revealed in the trial version later. The trial version should cover chapters 1 and 2. But that's where I'm at. The sprites are underway. The key art is finished. It is beautiful. And one voice actor is recording on their own, so that's where I'm at. I did try and not advertise, but I tried to like, you know, announce like the key art reveal and try and add a little bit of momentum to the crowdfund. Unfortunately, Reddit didn't like that, and basically every single post got removed from Reddit because they are full of gatekeeping LARPers and tourists who do not know what an otome game is if it bit them in the face. To put that kindly, I'm getting real tired, honestly, of like Zoomers telling me that I don't know what an otome game is when I've been around, you know, since the genesis of otome games. And, you know, just because they came up with this new phrase, amare, they say amare is the new otome, but amare is too broad and too vague. It's not an official category. It's not considered a real genre in Japan, which obviously created the genre of otome games, the medium of visual novels in general. It's not even on the visual novel database. It's not recognized widely outside of very certain Western spheres as a real subgenre, so I don't consider amare to be a real genre. I think it's an artificial genre that people have come up with. And typically when they say amare, they mean things with LGBT focus or things with like more racial diversity, more gender diversity, a bigger diversity of love interests. However, that's still incredibly broad, and to me, honestly, 90% of them just fall under otome game, honestly. That's what I think. Like, if a quote-unquote subgenre covers female, female, male, female, female, male, non-binary male, non-binary female, female, non-binary, male, non-binary, you know, that's a huge swath of you know, different demographics, and you can't just lump it all under one roof and try and call it, oh, it's amare. No, it's not really. It's actually just otome, or it's just a visual novel, or it's just, you know, a het, ADV. You know, you really don't need to try and come up with new words for something, especially when it's a very vague kind of category that kind of encompasses seemingly everything. It's I'm sorry, it's not a real genre. It's not. But people want to call the games amare games. That's fine. You know, whatever makes them happy. But personally, I don't consider my game an amare game. Amare also doesn't mean anything in Japanese. It's not a portmanteau of anything. It's a word that they took from Latin, which is further confusing because otome, game, otoge, mating game, BL game, yuri game, they all have very clear roots in Japanese, whereas amare doesn't mean anything in Japanese. It's literally a Latin portmanteau that they mashed together to try and make it sound vaguely Japanese, I guess. But it has no place in the pantheon of visual novels. I'm sorry, it does not, to me at least. And so when people kind of dunk on me and say, oh, it doesn't matter what you think, it's not an otome game, that bothered me because I am the developer of the game. So, you know, I think I get to choose what I classify it as. So I classify my game as an otome game because you play as a female and you can romance a male character, and it's a yuri game because you play as a female character and you romance another female character. So it is both otome and yuri. And there's a whole bunch of games I can list right off the top of my head. Seishun Hajimarimashita is an otome game with both a female and a male protagonist, and yes, there are male routes and there are female routes. It was for the PSP. It released in like 2016, I think, maybe earlier. Maybe earlier than that, actually. And then you have, like, you know, Ozmafia, which has Passion as a Yuri route. You have Trigger Alice, which has Jikan as a Yuri route. You know, you have, I'm trying to think off the top of my head, Chou no Toku I don't remember quite the title. Butterfly Wings and Chains, I think, is the English title that has a Yuri route. There are lots and lots of otome games that happen to have Yuri routes. Gekka Ryoran Romance, for example, is my favorite Yuri. No, not my favorite. Blah blah blah. My favorite otome game of all time, and it happens to have a Yuri route, is Gekka Ryoran Romance. It has a serious romantic Yuri route in which the characters have lesbian sex off screen, and that is just about as Yuri as you can get. So just because you can romance a female character as a female, or just because there's only one male love interest, or just because, there's two female love interests and one male love interest, that doesn't make it any less of a otome game. And it was really hurtful for people to say, oh, it doesn't matter what you think, it doesn't matter what you feel, it's not a real otome game. That's not right. That's not right. Anyway, so it bothered me that you have these people trying to gatekeep essentially what an otome game is, when, even eroge, even like heterosexual eroge, like Gangtara, or like Yame no Koe, or like, what's the other one? Extravaganza! These are all black site games that have female protagonists for like most, if not all, of the game. And those are still considered heterosexual eroge, even though you play as a woman. And it just bothered me that people who are like tourists or LARPers who've never really done their research into the history of visual novels, who are not as knowledgeable as I am, and not to toot my own horn, but I am sort of kind of an expert in the field. I've been reviewing visual novels since 2011. I've been playing them since, I want to say 20 years or something. I've been studying Japanese. This sounds very braggy. I hate to brag. I'm not trying to brag. I guess the point I'm trying to make is that I know my stuff. I'm very knowledgeable in the field of visual novels. That's about the only thing I'm knowledgeable in. But the point is, I'm pretty darn knowledgeable about visual novels and the history of them, and developing them, and otome games, and yuri games, and BL games, and eroge. I'm very much kind of trying to be at least an expert in my field. So, I know my stuff, and it really bothers me when you have people who don't know anything try and claim what is a real visual novel, what is a real otome game, Like, I promise I know my stuff. I use these words for a reason, and as Nanashi puts it, I'm not using some Zoomer weeaboo term. Very aptly put, Nanashi. I'm not using some half-hearted, faux, artificial genre. To put it very loosely, I'm not using some artificial conceived genre that's not even a real genre, really. At least not an officially recognized one, and at best, it's a very murky one. Sorry, you've probably heard me go off on this tangent before. It just touches a nerve, that people basically try and redefine what an otome game is, what a visual novel is, what an eroge is, what an ADV game is, And, you don't need to give it a new genre, you don't need to try and redefine it, and you certainly don't need to gatekeep and harass and insult developers who are just trying to make a game and put it out into the world, and all they can do is trash on it and complain and try and shut you out. That I don't appreciate. So unfortunately, I will not be marketing any of my games on Reddit in the future, because it seems like it's not wanted anywhere, really. But that's fine. I'm going to be having it on Jest, and I'm going to be having it on Steam. And I, as the creator, am going to tag it however I want to, and I categorize it as Notome/Yuri game. That's what I'm calling it. That's what it is. Sorry. That is a great range. I'm glad you think that that's a good range in sprites. I think it's a good range. Unfortunately, I can only afford one pose per character. But they're very cool poses. Unfortunately, I can't show you yet, but I will show you as soon as I can. Very true words. I'm glad you think that way. If I said any of this in Reddit, I'm sure I'd get crucified by the Otome subreddit. But I very nicely, very kindly, very patiently tried to explain my point of view about Otome versus the Amare label, and I just basically I got told my feelings don't matter, even as the developer. That's not what it means, and that's an insane thing to tell the developer of their own game, that they don't understand their own game, that they don't understand the genre, especially me. Because I used to work for Manga Gamer. I used to work as a translator. I used to work as a beta tester. Well, not officially as a translator, but I helped with the translation in a capacity. And I used to do translation work over on Tumblr way back when. Whenever Trick or Alice came out. I need to do the math, actually. Trick or Alice, when did that come out? Came out in 2012. That's about when I was doing translation work on Tumblr for that Otome game. Yeah, back in 2011, 2012, which is probably longer than some of these people have been alive. Anyway, sorry. I just had to get that off my chest. Sorry. Let's see. What am I doing today? Today we are playing Waning Flowers of a World Eternal. And it is a eroge, and I'm pretty sure that I have the adult patch installed. I confirmed I had the adult patch installed, so I don't know why they keep referring to some of the characters as children, because if it's an eroge, then everyone is legally and mandatorily 18. I don't understand it. I guess we'll play some more, and you get to watch me crash out over the mistranslations. Anyway, let me get a real quick sip of water. Yeah, I got off on a bit of a tangent. Whoops, sorry. I have very strong feelings about visual novels and eroge and otome game, and I don't appreciate LARPers trying to come in, tourists. I don't appreciate LARPers and tourists trying to come in and redefine it and gatekeep. And it's like that meme. Do not quote the magic to me. I was there when it was conceived. Like the Narnia quote. Do not quote old magic to me, witch. I was there when it was conceived. Nice tangent? Okay, I'm glad you think so. I don't know if I made any sense. I don't know if I made any sense at all. Just me babbling, honestly. But if you want to hear me talk more about eroge, you're in the right place. I did make a video about like visual novels 101. You should probably check it out. I kind of explain a little bit about like the different genres, about like the sub-genres. You got eroge, you got otome, you got yuri games, you got BL games, and then within that you obviously have like comedy, romance, things like that, drama, suspense, and then even within that you got like fan terms like kusoge, kamige, isuge, nakige, nukige, all sorts of things. You should watch that video. I talk more about it in more depth for like a half hour. I yap, so you can check that out. I love answering questions about eroge and otome games, so like please throw them my way. I really appreciate them. Not SG. What do you mean old? What do you mean old? How dare? Yeah, how dare you? What do you mean old? How dare? How dare? Don't be mean. Anyway, so let me try and bring this back to my original topic, which was my otome game. So my otome game, I'm still waiting on one of the voice actors some lines are being recorded separately. The sprites are underway. I paid for the BGM. Hopefully I'm gonna start the trailer very soon. And hopefully, I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, that we can cross to 100% soon. We're already kind of further behind than I would like. In March, I think we made about 55%. And then in April, I think we made about 10%. So I'm hoping we can have more of a progress, more of a push. I really need to get further along. Well, we'll see how well that goes. I'm desperately hoping that we can get further along. Like 85%, 75%, 85%. I would be quite happy with. So we'll see how things go. But yeah, I would really hope to reach 100. I wanted to know, chat. Do you want me to keep this bar up here? Do you want me to keep this bar up here? Or do you want me to take it down? I do like seeing the progress, but on the other hand, it's a little discouraging for me to see the bar not make any progress over months and weeks. It's a little depressing for me, but if you guys want me to keep the crowdfund bar up, I will keep it up. And I also want to like incentivize people to donate, so I kind of want to keep it up. You keep it up? Okay, that's one vote for keeping it up. Okay, then I can keep it up if you guys want me to. It's a little depressing for me to see it stuck at the same number. You might get some new people. Maybe. I don't know. Well, we'll see. Hopefully we will. I think taxes are over, right? Everybody filed their taxes and got their tax returns and stuff, so I was hoping that would be a big push. But it looks like it's not. That's okay. You know, I never wanna blame people for not donating. But I really gotta get further along. I gotta pay these voice actors. I gotta pay for these CG. Anyway, moving on. Let me get the actual game started. I'm done yapping. Okay, let me put myself in the corner. Okay, let me fix the chat. I don't know why it freezes like that. Okay. Waiting for the game to start. What? Hold on. It looks like the game is giving me trouble. Hold on. What? Okay, hold on. I have to manually open it up. Okay, hold on. Bear with me. Hold on.
Sweetie.
Okay, hold on. All characters appearing in this game are over 18 of age. You saw it. You saw it, chat. You saw the disclaimer. All characters are over 18. You saw it. It makes no sense for them to categorize that character as a kid. Hold on, let me scooch more into the corner a little bit. That's good. This is good. This is fine. Okay. Bear with me. Yeah, bear with me. As usual, I'm gonna be staring at the screen, so if I miss a donation, please let me know. I would really appreciate it. Just let me know if I missed anything. Definitely. you saw the disclaimer. Okay, let's load game. I love the UI. We just met this lady. We just had some free pancakes. And, like, beautiful world. It does look kind of empty, though, without any background characters. Wait, what? I don't know what we're eating, but okay. Humming a cheerful tune, the elderly, classy lady walks away.
Oh.
We got work! Oh my god, we're employed, chat. Again, I want to remind you, she is 18 years old! I want to remind you. Ren throws her hand in the air, gets excited. Not that I personally care about the age of pixels and drawings that don't exist, but like, according to the game, everybody's 18, which means they can bonk. Oh, we're flatterers. Our goal was to get a job, right? If a little flattery makes someone happy, it's a small price to pay. Yeah, what is wrong with flattery? Nothing is wrong with a little flattery. Plus, we get lunch too, so it's a good deal for both sides. I wipe one of the leftover apples with my shirt and take a bite. Hell yeah, we get apples. Ringo. I love apple pie. I love apple tart. I love apple turnovers. I love it. Let's see. Yup. Tastes just like an apple. What kind of apple? Red Delicious? Granny Smith? What are we talking? What kind of apple? It's leftover free food, so I shouldn't complain. I toss a small one to Ren. Yeah! So I think our name is really Aki, but we changed it. We changed our name to Shou for some reason. Yeah, she's so cute. Who could resist? Ren mimics me and bites into her apple with both hands. Nom nom. You never know when your experience with poverty might come in handy. That's depressing. If you have a skill, there's never anything to worry about. I chew on both the apple and the lesson I learned long ago. I want to see... Hold on, I want to see... Doody-doody-doo. I want to see what the other window type looks like. Oh, this looks nice too, honestly. This looks nice too. Which one do you prefer, chat? Do you prefer 1 or 2? You prefer 2? This is 2. This is the second text box, which I think is quite pretty. Or do you prefer 1? I think I'll go with 1, but I'll make it a little less transparent. Maybe more transparent. I like the second one more, honestly, but this one blends in better, so I'll keep it. Oh my god! Did they censor the word child? They should censor the word child. Not just Arly, A-U-R-A-L-L-Y. Not just Arly, but they should also censor the word child. Stop calling her a child! Stop! That's so funny though. No, I want to hear it again. She's 18, chat. She's 18. It's fine. It's not child abuse. Shush. Shush. Ren, shush. You're making it really hard. I can't do your route. We don't have any money. Stop being so demanding. He's so mean. I press an apple against her loud mouth. Now we're choking her. Do not choke the loli. Do not choke the loli. Oh my god, I love her shaking. Oh, hey, welcome. Irashaimase. Today we have some mediocre apples. Don't say that. I turn back to the customer with a friendly smile. A girl with the mischievous grin looks at us, crouching down to peek at Ren and me. Her adorable eyes blink playfully. I love the artwork. I love the background. I love the UI. It's just really gorgeous. She lets out a small laugh and slowly opens her mouth. Did she say onya? Onya nyoko? Did she say onya nyoko? That's so cute. Nice panties. These apples look kind of good though. What are these? Tomatoes? The apples? Pears? Definitely not looking at anything else. Nope. Nope. You just bit your tongue there. Yeah, she's so cute. She's got a little bit of a trouble talking. That's okay. Yeah, お客様は神様でしょ? Don't question the customer. Customer's always right. Oh, look at her shoes are so cute. Oh, I love the ribbons on her socks and the little frills. So adorable. Here's an energetic one. She doesn't need to make such a fuss. For now, I deal with her as a customer. Welcome. Have you decided on your order? Kojuma wa nan desu ka? Girl, you can't talk with your mouth full. I have to hear that again. That was so cute. It's so cute. Oh my god. Kuroe-san! 来てくれてありがとう。久しぶり。Kuroe-san, 元気？元気？知りたいよ。僕はいい一日だよ。今日はいい日だよ。後で僕は、映画を見るよ。なんていうか、スライムアニメの映画見るつもりだよ。喋んな。口の中でリンゴがあるなんて喋んな。Don't talk with an apple in your mouth. I wipe off the apple juice that spills out. But I commend her for trying to sell the store's most expensive product. I internally praise her sales approach. Yeah, I want the melon. I love melon.
その制服ってハルお姉ちゃんのお店の人?
I love the uniform. So pretty. Everyone is so cute. The outfit is so cute.
だったらお返しにサービスしちゃうよ。
サービス Yeah. 特別サービスだよ. I take back my words. I can't leave the store to this girl. You can't just give away someone else's products for free. She didn't say free. She said special deal. That's different. If you're from Famille, no wonder you're cute. 結構可愛いかな? Playboy じゃん. He's a playboy. He's playing her. But I go along with it for now.
ハル姉のこともうちのことも知ってるんだ。そうでしょう。可愛いでしょう。
She's a little confident. I like that.
美人姉妹が評判の喫茶店ですから。
She laughs, showing her teeth. Nico nico. Calling yourself a beautiful sister, huh? Although I won't deny it.
ハルお姉ちゃんの妹さんなんだね。いいな。
Why didn't they have Harune? Why didn't they have Harune? I guess they removed all the honorifics for some reason. Oh, earlier I was talking about the uniforms. Ah! Nadia! You can't take back a compliment to a girl. Kurosuzo, you can't take back a compliment to a girl. That's a crime. That's a hate crime. Sorry if I misled you. Yeah! Good for you! Good for you! Also, she said it again. So cute. What an upbeat attitude. She's sure a lot of fun to tease.
でもその慣れ慣れしい感じ嫌いじゃないけどね。楽しければ何でもいいし。まあそんな漫才は置いといて。お仕事よろしく。
She hands me a piece of paper. It's filled with a long list of orders. That's a lot of orders.
果物はうちのメイン食材だからね。とびっきり美味しいやつよろしくね。
Sure thing, leave it to my trained eye. He's not trained at all. We're just making things up. Ren, how about we gather up all those mediocre ones?
アウトレット店か。
A sharp retort. She really has a comedian spirit. I put on my serious face and begin packing. Okay, I picked them out for real. I think these are the ripest ones here.
ありがとう。お兄さん面白い人だね。
I think you're quite the character yourself.
じゃあ果物屋やめて一緒に旅芸人にでもなろっか。
Yes. That sounds like fun. But be careful, it's heavy. I lightly brush off her suggestion of becoming performers. I take the payment and hand over the paper bags.
ありがとう。私ユキナって言うんだ。
Atashi! She uses Atashi. I love the uniform. It's so adorable. I'm sure this little one is Ren.
オッケー。ショーとレンね。うちに来てくれたら今度は私がお返しするから。じゃあね。バイバイ。
Bye bye. I love the back-facing sprites. They don't need to be there, but they add so much flair. Yukino waves her hand as she walks away.
はるちゃんのところはみんないい子だね。
Hmm.
きっと人がいっぱい来るいいお店なんだろうね。
Yeah, why don't we work there? We should work there. Let me get a sip of water. Chop the music on me, yeah? Yeah, it's probably a good place. Why don't we work there? We should work there. I answered while watching her long hair sway energetically. Alright, let's get serious about selling.
私もいっぱい売るよ。高いやつ。
Good, that's the spirit. Target well-dressed grandpas and grandmas. Oh my god. we're just scamming the elderly. We're scamming the elderly at this point. Don't forget to tell them you're their grandchild. After that, we actually sold out. Ren is definitely not to be underestimated. Good for you. We sold the fruit. We did it. Where do we sleep? Oh no. Oh no, they have to sleep outside.
セーブオッケー。
Hey Ren, I found some good grass. Watch this, okay? If you spread it out nicely like this. 100% natural bed. That's so depressing. That's so depressing. Ah, nani sora. This is not an RPG where we're traveling adventurers. We need a bed. We need a real bed. We can't sleep in a forest.
青臭いよ、青臭いよ。しかもなんか濡れてるよ。
Yeah.
あったかいお布団で寝たいよ。
She's 100% right, honestly. Short distance from town. We're camping by the river.
ねえ、いっぱい頑張って働いたのに。
Don't think you can live well just by earning a day's wage. Be thankful you got to eat 3 meals. He's so mean. He's so unsympathetic.
いやー、虫出た。足にドドドって。
Looks like you're quite popular. Kill it! I brush off the tiny bug from Ren's leg as her eyes begin to well with tears.
気持ち悪いよ。そわそわする。
The river water is cold and refreshing. You know, there's literally no way you can frame this to sound enticing or good. I hate camping. The river water is cold and refreshing, you know? Come on, sit by the river and dip your feet in.
やだ、冷たいのやだ。もうやだ。
Oh, baby. I feel the same way. She's furious. There's no point in talking right now. Hey, take a look at this, Ren. If you decorate the grass bed with flowers, it'll be luxurious. Like a coffin! That is the worst comparison I've ever heard.
ほら、花むしっちゃダメ。しかも、青と白の花はダメって知ってるくせに。ショー嫌い。
Why? Why can't you use blue and white flowers? Yeah, it didn't work. I knew it wouldn't.
ショーについてくるんじゃなかった。
Yeah, so like, where did they come from? I'm curious.
せめて屋根のあるところで寝たいよ。
But without a roof, you can see the stars, and that's kind of cool, isn't it? Come on, look up at the starry sky. Isn't the starry roof romantic, milady? お嬢様?
ほんと最低。最低。
I mean, I am completely on her side, but I at least kind of appreciate he's trying to be optimistic. A roof. Somewhere with a roof, huh? I got an idea. But it's a bit far from here, dusty and falling. Is it like a barn or something? And above all, I don't feel like going there. I feel bad for Ren, though. I'll think about it tomorrow, so just bear with me tonight. Sorry for dragging you into this. I pat Ren's head as she looks down.
わかった。我慢する。わがまま言ってごめんなさい。
I feel like you have every right to complain about not having a bed. Idiot, it's not your fault. I ruffle her hair.
我慢するから一つだけお願い。
お願い? What's that?
寝るとき抱っこしてて。
Hell yeah, I'll give you a cuddle. Hold her, huh? Well, if cuddling can cheer her up. Fine. Come here. I sit cross-legged on the grass bed and open my arms to Ren.
あったかい。ギュッてして。後ろからギューって。
Aww. Cute. Wait, there better not be an 8 scene. There better not be an 8 scene here.
セーブ完了。
As she asks, I embrace her from behind. Ren happily nuzzles her cheek against my arm.
そう。ありがとう。嬉しい。
No problem. Ren's warmth slowly seeps into me. Before long, I feel Ren's body relax. I soon hear her gentle breathing. Really a handful. I poke her innocent, sleeping face. The soft sensation travels through my fingertips. Ren's presence is palpable. I should hope so. I should hope she's tangible. She's right in front of you. Her youthful profile makes my chest ache. Please stop. Oh, the memories of mine that only I can remember. I thought I had left behind such hopes long ago. I shake them off by looking at the starry sky. There's a bright moon, nearly full, shining down. I wonder what to do tomorrow. Well, I know what I have to do. I'll take care of it first thing in the morning. What? What does he have to do? Now where's Haru? I'm waiting for Haru in front of Fumio. First thing in the morning. Can I save? Yeah.
セーブ完了。超最低だね。人としてどうなの？
Well, she's a little bit pouty, just a little bit, but it's okay. I sympathize with her. She's allowed to be pouty. You still don't understand that pride won't fill your stomach, do you? And if we get closer, we can have a stable supply of sweets. Why don't we just ask for work? Just ask for work and ask for shelter. We'll work it off. You know? Let me get a sip of water. I'm sure Haru would be accommodating. Ren gulps. Even she seems to have a weakness for sweets. Girls are mysterious creatures. Not really, honestly. Well, also, we need to talk with her some more, don't we?
ご飯の話の次にそんなこと言われてもな。
He's rolling.
本当？
Just kidding.
そうの意地悪。嫌い。
She hits me on the back repeatedly. Ignoring it, I keep a lookout around us. She should be around here by now. Maybe it's her day off? That hadn't occurred to me. It might be a problem. If so, we won't be getting breakfast either. Ren starts sniffing and gets drawn towards the shop. I love I love the back sprites. Like a moth to flame, I mutter as she wanders towards the scent. But it does smell like nice tea. Maybe she's already at work? That would be unexpected. I need to get inside quickly. Quietly place my hand on the doorknob.
Ah, そう、すっごいね。まだお店開いてないのにすっごい涼しいね。
Shh! We're sneaking in! Sneaking!
なんでこっそり入るの？
You dummy, we can't just walk in before opening.
開店前って分かってるくせに勝手に入っちゃうのはどうかと思う。
Shush! This is the compromise between going in and not going in. You go. Or sorry, let's go, you follow me. I quietly open the door without making a sound and sneak in. Silence. Beautiful, I love this restaurant, so beautiful. There's no one in the kitchen or the hall. Huh? Doesn't seem like anyone's here. They just left the door unlocked?
そう、あそこ。
I follow Ren's pointing finger with my eyes. Oh, who is that?
セーブ画面よ。セーブしますか？セーブしました。
A sofa out of direct view. There's a girl engrossed in a book. A delicious-looking steam rises from the cup beside her. Seems to be the source of the scent.
店員さんかな？
That makes a lot of sense. I like her fashion. Cool sense of fashion. I like the lace on her skirt and her cool necklace. If she's here before opening, probably. She's different from Haru or Yukina. She's got a sharper beauty. She looks really good reading a book. The sunlight streaming in and her elegant aura create a picturesque scene. Ren and I watch her silently. We're just standing there watching her read. What you reading? What you reading? She seems to be having fun.
楽しそうだね。
She must have heard us. Her gaze slowly turns toward us. Ah! We're caught. We're caught. We're caught.
え？あ、こっちもいた。
She did. I agree with Ren.
すみません。まだ営業時間前で。
Ah, don't worry, we know. We know.
知ってるって？だからそーっと入ってきたんだよね。
Ren! Don't say that! Stop it, don't just blurt things out. We might as well just say we're here to rob you. She doesn't know what to do. She seems confused. I guess having two randoms appear out of nowhere would be confusing. I decide to introduce ourselves. I'm sure this little one here is Ren. And you?
コトセだけど。
So what are you reading, Kotose?
ロストスカーレット。
She lifts the book and dutifully shows the spine. Oh, I like that one too. The scene where the king's ears are revealed to be elephant trunks was hilarious, right?
王様？
We're just making things up. We're just making things up at this point.
ショーがまた適当なこと言って。
Yeah! Yeah, I made it up.
ちょっと待って。
We're just confusing this poor girl.
あなたたちは。
She starts to stand up. Her hand catches the teacup beside her. No! Ren, get some water on a towel. We're just forcing our way in. In the meantime, excuse me for a second.
何人のスカートめくろうとしてんのよ。
If you leave the wet part on your skin, you'll get burned.
自分でやるから話して。本当に。
I don't get logic.
てか、そもそもそんな熱くないから。どこにあるかわかんないよ、ショー。だから、ちょっとスカート離してってばもう。
This is a very great first impression we're making. I'm glad it didn't turn into a big deal.
一時はどうなることかと。
After finishing up the smaller deal, I sit down in the same seat as yesterday. Helping people does feel good. You literally broke into the shop! Ignoring the fact that I was partially responsible.
別にお茶こぼしたくらいでどうにもなるわけないでしょ。セーブオッケー。
I love how the little ribbons look almost like ears. It's so cute. And hers is blue. Her outfit is blue. ことせ。
セーブ画面セーブしました。はい。簡単なものだけど。
We broke into your shop. Give us food. 2 plates are placed on the table. One of them are sandwiches with lettuce, egg, and bacon. Oh my god, that sounds so good. Oh my god, that sounds so good right now. With a nice toasty char. Ooh, now I want that. Cold orange juice is poured into a glass. Yeah, the character designs are very cute. Well, now I'm gonna make bacon sandwiches after the stream. I have time before the movie. Ren leans forward, her eyes sparkling.
一応助けてもらったお礼ってことで。わーい、いただきます。すっごく美味しい。
She bites into it, puffing her cheeks out round. This girl really can't resist food. Thinking that, I sip the orange juice.
こんな小さな子にご飯も食べさせてあげられる。
Stop calling her that, please. Stop calling her that, please. A cold gaze comes from the seat next to me. Thanks to you, we have a warm breakfast today, and I couldn't be more grateful.
別にいいんだけどね、このくらい。小さい子がお腹空かせてるのはかわいそうだし。
The staff here are really considerate. Ren's I'm hungry signal isn't something to be underestimated. Thanks to that, we're now able to have a normal conversation.
あんた、レンの保護者なんでしょ？大人がちゃんとしてあげなくちゃダメじゃない。
We are all adults here! I don't know what you're talking about!
そうだよ、ショーはひどいんだよ。昨日なんて草の上で抱かれたんだよ。
You asked me to do that!
は？あんた、こんな小さな子に一体何を？
Please stop calling her a child. We just camped out, that's all. I give Tose a cool look as she turns bright red. Ren, this lady is secretly into that kind of thing, okay? Don't say things that stimulate her imagination.
誰がむっつりよ、誰が？
I'm gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back. Hi, Chad, I'm back. Unfortunately, I'm having that recurring pain again, but I'm gonna try my best to power through it. I'll play a little bit longer, okay? Cuddling, yeah, cuddling. Cuddling. No need to take it so seriously. Maybe she really is secretly into this kind of thing. Staff here have a great sense of humor. I think this as I watch Kotose.
Ren, 食べたままでいいからちょっとこっちおいで。
Aw, she runs a comb through Ren's bedhead hair.
女の子なんだから身だしなみには気をつけなきゃダメよ。せっかく可愛いんだからちゃんとしないと。
Then she gently wipes Ren's face with a warm, wet towel. She's such a caring big sister. I'll keep quiet about wanting her to take care of me, too.
はい、綺麗になったわよ。こんな小さな女の子を野宿させるとか。
We're homeless! We're homeless!
もっとちゃんとしてあげなさいよ。
What you're saying is absolutely right. I'll consider it. It's not like we can't be out for fun, you know. But grateful for her help, I bow my head sincerely. Kotose's big sister act is really heartwarming. Watching her take care of Ren makes me happy too. I try to suppress a smile that threatens to come out.
はい。あんたには紅茶。ミルクと砂糖はいる？
No, I'm fine. I'll take it as is, thanks. Out of the pot in Kotose's hand, pour the translucent amber tea. A thin but distinctly refined sweet aroma. Drawn by the scent, I tilt my cup. It's delicious. A light refined sweetness, yet just tasting it fills my mouth with flavor. No aftertaste of bitterness, easy to drink. I find myself taking several sips.
当店自慢の紅茶ですからね。
Kotose leans on her hand, smiling proudly.
それ、昔から私が育ててる紅茶のリーフなの。だから褒めてもらえると嬉しいわ。
Ah, it's warm and has a gentle taste. A genuine compliment escapes my lips.
よくそんな気ざったらしいこと言えるわね。おかわりでも欲しいの？
I'm just being honest, though.
にしし、自業自得ってやつだね。
Shut up. I silently take another sip of tea.
おはようございます。
Oh, I love her casual outfit too.
あれ？昨日の果物屋さんのお二人じゃん。
Yo, we're here again today.
お邪魔してます。何？ことねえも知り合いだったの？ついさっきね。いろいろあって。セーブ完了。レンが何も食べてないって言うから。
Yukina looks at the plate on the table and nods as if she understands.
なるほどね。いいんじゃない？
Are we just... Is it just common for there to be people going hungry in this society?
昨日うちもいい果物サービスしてもらっちゃったしね。
The staff here really has a great attitude. If anything, they're a bit too free-spirited. Well, I've been relying on them for 2 days straight, though.
ことねえ、ハル店長は？寝坊じゃないかしら。まあ、いつものことだね。
Typical, huh? Yesterday morning, only Manager Haru was here.
昨日はほんとたまたまだよ、それ。昨日の朝は私も買い出しで少し遅かったしね。ハル姉は昔から朝弱いからさ。
She makes a what can you do pose. Shogunai na. People don't change that easily. I imagine Haru's peaceful sleeping face and smile.
ことせお姉ちゃんもお姉ちゃんなの？そうよ。ハルとユキで三姉妹。
Oh, they're all sisters. Like actual sisters.
私が一番上で、ユキが末っ子ね。
The youngest here said you're a beautiful sister known in town.
またユキはそんなことばっかり言って。いいじゃん、本当のことなんだし。
Yukina shows her teeth with a grin. Then go wake up the manager, little sis.
やだよ、ハル姉の家遠いもん。
Let me get a little sip of water.
みんなお家一緒じゃないの？それは
Well, I guess not. Kotose hesitates.
昔は一緒だったんだけどね。お年頃ってやつ？お年頃？そう、レンも大人になったらわかるぞ。
I pinch Ren's cheek playfully.
まあ、そろそろ開店時間だね。ゲストはぼちぼち退散。
No. No. We're getting kicked out.
今月遅刻17回目か。ついに遅刻率 90% 超え達成ね。春お姉ちゃん、しょうもな。
That's an astonishingly high tardiness rate. Well, alright, let's sell and earn today.
セーブ完了。しゃあ、今日こそお布団で寝るぞ。
Why don't you just ask if you can work there and ask for some lodging? With renewed spirit, I stand with Ren at the shop's entrance. Today we'll be at a bakery. Hoping to see overbaked and misshaped items which will be perfect for lunch. You guys need a better plan. You need a long-term plan. And then we can take them home for dinner too. Bakeries are the best.
今日頑張ったらお風呂に入れるね。
Yeah, if we work hard, we can check out a natural hot spring. It's called a river.
やでそういうの。お風呂入りたい。臭いのや、超臭い。
I don't think. Sure don't. It's only been 2 days. That's plenty of time. You slept beside me, so don't complain, you brat. I lock Ren under my arm. Lolly abuse. This is lolly abuse. A little payback for my emotional scarring. But now I do feel like taking a bath. Even if it's just the river, I should bring a towel.
こら、小さな子いじめないの。
Thank you! Somebody said it! I get scolded from behind. No, acting manager, this is important for her education.
臭いとか言われたくらいで暴力に訴えないの。レンも人に臭いとか言っちゃダメだよ。
Is the bakery girl?
ちょっとくらいなら我慢して遠回しに言ってあげなくちゃ。ごめんなさい。反省してます。
Hey, wait a minute. Deny the stink at least. I'm sure I'm fine, right? Floral, I think. Probably.
あと、私は店長代理じゃなくて副店長ね。間違えちゃダメ。
Are they the same thing? I like her design.
商売なんだからちゃんとしなくちゃでしょ。もうちょっとしたらお父さんからお店を継ぐんだから。
Another mature kid. Are all girls like this nowadays? Good to have dreams, though.
ショーはなかなか筋がいいからやっとセーブ完了。セーブ画面だ。セーブしました。そしたら臭くならないで済むでしょ。
How about this floral arm look? Stop attacking people! I locked the assistant manager under my arm, too. Half asleep. Haru wandered over finally. It's already noon. This brings new meaning to the word late. Manager, you've really outdone yourself. She doesn't hear me at all. Her eyes aren't even open. I'm impressed she made it here in this state. It's like a miracle, honestly. Manager Haru, it's morning!
違いますよ。いつもはちょっと遅れるだけでこんなに寝坊は。ってあれ？ショウさん？
Yeah, I'm Joe.
レンです。あ、これはご丁寧に春です。
She rubs her eyes sleepily and bows. She's obviously still pretty sleepy. To be this bad in the morning is almost an art form.
あれ？ショウさん？
Alright, that's enough. Haru shows no sign of waking up. I urge her to take a deep breath to wake up. She complies and finally opens her eyes.
パン屋さんで働くことになったんですね。就職おめでとうございます。
Not really a job, just for one day. She claps her hands and rejoices as if it were her achievement. For today, at least. How about buying some of our bread?
そうですね。じゃあいただきましょうか。就職。春お姉ちゃん、いらっしゃいませ。
We need some stable work
ゆうちゃん、
and a house
おはようございます。
and a bath. It's already noon, by the way. I swallow my urge to point that out. You excitedly bounces in front of Haru.
ねえねえ聞いて。明日からは私もパン焼かせてもらえるんだよ。上手になったからってお父さんも褒めてくれて。それはよかったね。セーブオッケー。
Very heartwarming. Very slow. My pace. Heartwarming.
セーブ画面よ。セーブ完了。じゃあ明日は絶対に起きて焼きたてを買いに来るからね。
絶対?
春お姉ちゃんに美味しいって言ってもらうんだ。
So far, there's been like no drama, but we'll figure it out. I want to know what that mysterious opening was all about.
ゆうちゃんと春お姉ちゃん仲良さそうだね。
More like she really looks up to her. With sparkling eyes, Yu eagerly talks to Haru about herself. She still has the cuteness of her age, even as the acting manager. I can't help but feel skeptical about Haru's promise to wake up early.
憧れの目か。春お姉ちゃんはゆうちゃんの目標なんだね。
Exactly. Haru is really loved by so many people. Thinking about it brings a smile to my face.
私がパンも焼けるよ。
No!
ショーはいらなくなるかな。
Please. Manager Haru, I'm about to lose my job, so please hire me. I can cook, serve, clean, pull weeds, or give shoulder massages.
すみません。
No!
人手は足りてますので。
If you don't hire me, I'll be homeless. Effortless rejection. And a pretty serious rejection at that. I'm kind of hurt.
今日も朝お店で春お姉ちゃんのこと待ってたのに。ごめんね。昨日はなかなか寝つけなくて。それでついつい仕方なく派手。いつもは30分程度で済むんだけどね。
Oh, insomnia? Haru clutches her stomach with both hands. Her eyes ask me if I heard it. I clear my throat and answer lightly on purpose. Yeah, you can't just leisurely eat after being so late.
すみません。一つ食べる？ショーンが作ったロールパンだけど。
You offers some bread from the side.
本当に？ショーさんが？
I did ask if you wanted to buy the bread I baked earlier.
言ってなかったと思いますけど。言ってなかったね。
Don't call us out. I guess I didn't exactly say I baked them. I didn't have the numbers to back up my claim.
まあ、ショーのおバカは置いといて。春お姉ちゃんも食べてみて。これが意外に美味しいの。
Don't call it surprising.
じゃあお言葉に甘えて一つだけ。
I hope it's delicious and that we get hired. What's the verdict?
美味しい。
Great, so you'll hire me, right?
ショーさん、この味どうやって？
She looked at me in astonishment. It's my classic recipe. If you hire me, you can see how it's done.
いや、それはちょっと本当に。
Hire me or my child will be homeless! You don't need to be so serious about refusing. Her cautious distance stings. It hurts. My heart hurts.
はあ、また今日もリバーサイドホテルか。もうリバーサイドホテルは嫌なのにな。リバーサイドホテル？
We are homeless. We sleep in the forest. Sounds like a fancy hotel, right? It's also known as the Starry Sky Hotel.
星空のホテルってそんな宿ありましたっけ？
Let's not dwell on that, please.
はあ、
Just say that you need a place to stay. If I mention camping out, I might get scolded again. Suppose it's inevitable when you have an 18-year-old adult with you.
でもこんなにパン焼くのが上手だったんですね。ショウさんはパン屋さんになればいいのに。
I would if you would hire me.
そうだよ。私が店長になったら雇ってあげないこともないし。
When will that be? The acting manager giggles. Hard to tell if she's joking or serious. Even when she's serious, that doesn't help me right now. I appreciate the offer, though. If I dreamed of working at a bakery, I'd be in luck. But my real dream since I was little was to work in a cafe. Wink.
頑張ってくださいね。
God, she is ruthless! Did I just... That's a typo. Did I just send some positive vibes? But the situation is pretty homeless. I'm actually quite capable, you know. Although it doesn't seem like that's the issue.
そういえば、この間は野暮用でこの町にいらっしゃったって言ってましたよね。翔さんの用事の方はもう済んだんですか？
Well, sorta.
まだ済んでないんですか？でしたらお手伝いしますけども。
A rather direct change of topic, bordering on pressure. She's subtly telling me to leave? I'd be pretty sad if that were the case. Can't just leave anyway. After hesitating briefly, I decided to speak about my errand. I had a promise with someone who used to live here a long time ago. I came from far away to fulfill that promise, though I doubt they remember it anymore. I forced an uncharacteristic smile and look away from Haru as if to escape the conversation.
約束ですか？
Haru furrowed her brows with a serious expression. Yeah, but I haven't met them yet. So I plan to stay here I didn't mean to. So I plan to stay here a little longer. If I can't meet them, then until I do... Haru looks back at me with a somewhat melancholic expression, and then she turns towards me and gives a small smile. From Haru's straightforward smile, I scratch my cheek awkwardly to hide my face.
翔さんの焼いたパン、一袋もらいますね。
She hands the money to you and gives a small bow.
じゃあ、私はそろそろ失礼します。セーブしたわ。またうちに寄ってくださいね。
Why won't you hire me? Why won't they hire me? Okay, I am gonna call it a little early today because I have to get ready for the movie.
タイトル画面に戻るわよ。枯れない世界と終わる花。
Sorry we didn't make much progress today, and also with the pain flaring up, I'm sorry I didn't make much progress today, but we will next time. Okay, let me go over here. Okay, alright. Let me refresh the chat. Okay. Thank you everyone for coming and hanging out and keeping me company. Thank you Jax and Kroe and Jitsu and Hachinichi. And thank you Nanashi. I appreciate it. I will see you on Wednesday. We're going to be playing Harumare Kururu. And then Saturday we are playing Fate Stay Night. That's what I have planned for the week. Don't forget, the crowdfund is still going on. Every little bit helps. I would really appreciate it. Other than that, that's all I have for today. I'll see you next time. I'll tell you how the movie is. Bye-bye!